All right, so let's just back up on that and just let's rephrase it. Okay, electric current is like looking at how much water is in a pipe, and at this point, everyone goes, "Yeah, I get that. What's current? How much water is in an electric pipe? All right, well, fine." And the next step is what really just shatters their confidence, their understanding, and it just destroys everything. In other words, why? What is it? The problem you've got is the units and the symbols. Now, the symbol, current, and here's a tough one. It's really tough. All right. The symbol for current equals the letter I. Okay. Now, the unit for current is the amp. We measure current with an ammeter. Students don't remember this and it baffles them. They just go, oh my God. And you'll see why for a moment. So I'm going to kind of change things. Amp, I'm going to put pink round things that really. So the unit for current is the amp. We measure current with an ammeter and the symbol is I. All right, fine. So then we talk about, and go, right, okay, yeah, right. And they go to me, sir, I'm going to learn that. Yeah, all right, fine. And they don't, or they forget. And the reason they forget is you're not like me. I'm doing chemistry, biology, physics, and maths all day. So the only thing I do all day, I don't do history, I don't do English, I don't do French, I don't do Spanish, although I'm trying to learn, those kind of things. So for me, I'm really not going to forget. Right, sir, I'm going to do it. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, but that's not the only thing that's annoying. Well, what do you mean that's not annoying? All right, now, electricity is made of tiny charges, right? And that's what we call charge. Now, here's the annoying thing with this. The symbol, the symbol for charge is Q. It's Q. All right. So now we've got two things we need to know, and I'm actually going to get rid of that part there. I'm just going to get rid of that. I'm just going to make it huge. Q. This is the symbol for charge, and it's annoying. It's like, but well, hold on. Whoa. What's this then? Because C stands for charge. No, it doesn't. That's the unit. The unit. The unit for charge is the coulomb, which has a symbol C. That's what we measure it in. All right. We measure current in amps, we measure charge in coulombs, and we give charge the symbol Q. Oh dear. And it's those two. Those two just throw it. And students either forget or don't bother learning it, and it's gone. It's literally just, oh my God, sir, I cannot do circuits. Yeah, because you don't know the symbols. All right. So we then got voltage. Now, voltage is the easy one. It's how much push the electricity has, how much push, how much energy each charge has. All right. And that's like pressure in a pipe. And they go, oh, that's easy to understand. Yeah, fair enough. Voltage is kind of nice. Voltage has the symbol. There's a T, T, T. Voltage has the symbol V. That's nice. Awesome sauce. Voltage has the unit volts, which is nice. And you measure it with a voltmeter. Okay. Now, I want to be careful with all of this. The symbol is V. The unit is volts. You measure it with a voltmeter. All right. Voltage is the easiest one, so that's why I left it to, well, near the end. And I'm just going to reiterate this. Current is I. The symbol for it is measured in amps. So if you've got a current, it'll be something like, well, I don't know, 2 amps. Okay. I just picked that. And the A stands for amps. The I is a symbol you'll see in equations. All right? The symbol for charge is Q. The unit for charge is a coulomb. That's a C. All right. Okay, now, so the three things you need to know: voltage, current is the most basic part of of circuits. Voltage, current, and resistance. Resistance is things that slow down electricity. Right, and we call it resistance. This is what we measure it in. You measure it in ohms. The symbol for resistance that we would use in an equation is R. The unit is ohms, but we might use this symbol here, which is a Latin. And to be honest, that's unusual. It's called Ohm's law, but we'll come back to that. This is Ohm's law, and I want, and I'm talking about come back to it, it's the next thing. Now, Ohm's law. Voltage equals current times resistance. This is Ohm's law. All right? Now, what I mean by symbols, voltage is V equals current, which is I, times resistance, which is R. V equals I times R. All right? Okay. So I really want you to start with that because, this is annoying. I know it's annoying. So what we're going to do, we're going to utilize what we looked at in biology in terms of learning content. This is flashcards with a timer on it that we tried last time. I'm just going to open it up so you can see it. And it's current. So again, per your definition, rate of flow of electric charge, symbol I, unit amps or ampere, symbol A. Next, charge definition. Symbol Q, unit C, electrical property of matter. Voltage definition, energy transferred per unit charge, symbol V, unit V. And as per usual, take your time the first time you go through it. This is opposition, this is resistance, opposition to current flow, symbol R, unit ohm, with a funny looking symbol. Go through them, there's 16 of them, and then try doing it on timing until you can drop it down to 1. Who was I looking at? Was it with you guys in terms of sounding words when you read? Hum, or say la 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 as you're going through it. Especially when you, not the start, but as you speed it up, and it stops you wording them, which is something that really helps. All right. Once you've done that, you have these. These are more flashcards. Right? What is current? And there you've got the answers for it. All right. And you've got some more. How do you calculate electric charge? If you go back to that. Q equals IT. Charge equals current times time. And you can rearrange it to that. This is learning stuff. All right. What I've just told you is the ideas. And now it's about making sure you don't forget them. All right. Once you've gone through them, you've got the arrow showing you what to do. You've then got these questions here. All right. That's a lot of work. And we're going to continue with it next lesson. So I'm just going to stop recording.